Person traffic 676 Alpha, clear runway 06 on taxiway, taxi back.
Well, it looks like we're in between two planes now.
All right.
I would say it's okay.
I would too.
Okay. Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is departing runway 6, Person County.
Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is performing the right teardrop, left downwind, runway 6, person.
Any just regular takeoff?
Why don't you, I know you'd go to the end, why don't we do a short field takeoff?
Okay.
County traffic, Archer 395 Delta,
Should be 10.
left downwind, runway 6.
10.
Depends on whether you had an obstacle or not.
Well, just leave it then?
You can leave.
Okay.
Keep your hand on it. Throttle. Make sure your heels are far enough back so you no brakes. I think you're okay, but... Remember, you're supposed to be no more than 59 plus 10 till you get about 200 feet. All right. Now you can lower the nose a smidgen.
I know that noise is bugging you, isn't it?
It does. Static and harmonic noises just irritate me.
Person County 395 Delta, left base, Person County.
Left base for what?
Whatever he's doing.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
When you come back around, do a short field landing.
Okay.
Right foot. The faster you roll, the more movement you need. You're rolling slowly, it's just a slight movement. You're rolling rapidly, it's a bigger movement.
395 Delta on final for runway 6, Person County.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning downwind for runway 6, Person County.
Altitude.
Brookmail traffic, Liberty 124 on final for runway 24 will be a stop and go Brookmail traffic.
Brookmail traffic, Liberty 176, 3 miles to the east. Person County Archer 676 Alpha entering runway 6 for left coast traffic, person.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cirrus 250, Sierra Mike. We're on about an 8-mile final for the RNAV 31 into Blue Ridge.
Now hit your targets. Decide where the plane ought to be, what the setup looks like, make it happen.
61 turning left base, running 24 Brookfield.
Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is clear of runway 6. Taxi back, runway 6, person.
Bring a traffic leader 161, turning long final, runway 24, Brookdale.
Work your feet.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cirrus 250, Sierra Mike is on an 8-mile final for the RNF 31 into Blue Ridge.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
Don't get dangerously low this far out.
Person traffic 676 Alpha, turning left crosswind for runway 06, person traffic.
Looking good.
Brookdale traffic, Liberty 117 is 10 miles to the northwest, inbound for pattern work. Brookdale traffic.
Will be a full stop on runway 31 here, Cirrus 0 Sierra Mike. We're about 6 miles out on the 3-1. We can do a circle to land.
All right. Person traffic 676 Alpha, turning left downwind for 06, person traffic.
Easy. All right, you can bring it to a stop here. Those wheels shimmy. Order some parts, hopeful. Got to be on the center, straddle the center line. Got to be at very near stall. You're landing fast to put it on the ground. You aren't helping yourself because it's still going to eat up runway.
Yeah.
So the only thing you did wrong is you need to anticipate that a little bit sooner, get off the power a little sooner, and then work the flare deeper.
Yeah, I was looking at the speed and it was 58, and I was a little bit nervous about being 58 that close to the runway.
Well, the stall speed with us in here is about 46 times 2 is about, what, 54?
Right.
5. That would be your normal speed across the fence.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I guess I'm just more used to coming in at 70 and 60.
Person, you are. Person 2 Echo Romeo taking off runway 6, person. Yeah, I understand that we're working on an edge that you're not real comfortable with, and that would be normal.
Well, it's not that I'm not comfortable with it. I'm just not as familiar, and I'm trying to get more familiar. And that's what the practice is for.
That's correct.
And I've been away for 3 weeks.
First traffic, 2676,
So,
left base, runway 6.
you know how it is. It's not like riding a bicycle. It's like flying an airplane. I'm not going to beat myself up because...
No, don't beat yourself up, but think through what you can make better.
Traffic, Larry 117 is about 5 miles to the northwest of the over.
I think it's good that you're expressing your thoughts.
Yeah. 0 Sierra Mike is entering the left downwind for runway 13, Blue Ridge. We have Cessna in sight.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
Person traffic, 676 Alpha, final runway 6, person.
Person County traffic, 262 Echo Romeo is turning downwind for runway 6, Person County.
Bring traffic lead to 161.
Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is lining up and waiting for traffic to clear the runway. Person.
Brooklyn traffic clear 117, 3 miles to the northwest, overflying and joining left downwind for 24, Brooklyn traffic.
If you taxied that slow at Raleigh-Durham, the controllers would have something to say to you.
I've been talked to myself, so I know what that's like. I guess they're a little upset there's too many people out here. They're trying to do stop and instead of stop and go, touch and goes, they're doing stop and go.
Well, I think they do it more when they have lower hour people in the
getting ready to turn our base.
Person County traffic, Archer 676 Alpha, clear runway 6, taxi back on Alpha, person.
I don't mind them doing this stop and go, you know, turn around and go.
Delta taking off runway 6. Runway 6, left closed traffic, person.
But to taxi that slowly up the runway with traffic waiting is not very considerate.
And Cirrus 00 Mike has turned to left base.
Brooklyn traffic clear 117, mile to the northwest, overflying the runway and coming back in for the left downwind for 24, Brooklyn traffic.
And Blue Ridge traffic, Cirrus 00 Mike is turning final, runway 13 for a full stop, Blue Ridge.
Person County traffic, 262 Echo Romeo is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Brooklyn traffic, Liberty 124, turning left crosswind for runway 24, Brooklyn traffic. Brooklyn traffic, Liberty 124, turning west downwind for runway 24, Brooklyn traffic.
Person County traffic, 262 Echo Romeo is turning final for runway 6, Person County. Same thing?
Yep.
Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta, turning left crosswind, left closed traffic, person.
Aim like you're going to land right on the end of the asphalt. So aim short of the runway. Not by a lot, but by a little bit. Full flaps, you got to get slowed up. You're way behind.
Person County 395 Delta, Archer 395 Delta, making a downwind for runway 6, Person County.
On the center line, tiny bit of right wing. Work it out to a stall. Good. Light brakes, not real hard. We'll make the turn off. Or we'll just stop and go again.
Okay. That was better.
That was a lot better. All right, we're going to do a soft field takeoff.
Soft field from here.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and stop. Stopped, you can go again. Trim's good. RP, and your flaps are up.
First traffic, Archer 676 Alpha, entering runway 6 for departure. We'll wait for the previous traffic to clear the runway. Person.
I thought I heard the stall horn. Did I?
You may have. If you do it perfectly, you will.
I did, and he was talking, and it kind of drowned it out a little bit. So.
Okay.
Was that okay?
Yep. Back around for a soft field landing.
Okay.
County, 395 Delta, base, runway 6, Person County.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
Person County 395 Delta on final for runway 6.
Senior traffic leader 1621, turning left at 724.
Remember, about 20-degree bank is when you're near the ground.
Blue Ridge traffic
Gives you a little bit more safety margin.
Okay.
9 miles to the west inbound
And
for
then
landing.
you never want to do more than 30
Left downwind for 30.
unless you're doing air shows.
20 County traffic, 05 Bravo Kilo, Stockholm. We overflying the field with some maneuver training in the area of Dinwiddie County.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is downwind for runway 6, Person County. Not sure where all this wind is coming from.
Either.
Isn't that weird? Winds are calm and up here it's not.
117 is on the left downwind for runway 24, touch and go, but no traffic.
Close.
Person traffic 676 Alpha, turning left crosswind for runway 06. Person traffic.
Blue Ridge.
Brooknell traffic, Liberty 124, turning left crosswind for runway 24, Brooknell traffic. Brooknell traffic, Liberty 17.
County traffic, Archer 395 Delta, clear, runway 6. Person.
Brooknell traffic, Liberty 124, turning left downwind for runway 24, Brooknell traffic. Brooknell traffic, Liberty 117 is turning final for runway 24, touch and go, Brooknell traffic.
Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta, taxi back via Alpha, runway 6. Person.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Blue Ridge, experimental Papa Sierra, left base for 31, Blue Ridge.
Arnett traffic time at 422 Bravo Lima, left crosswind to runway 5, Arnett.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
Senior traffic, Liberty 161, turning left crosswind, runway 24, stop and go, Brookfield.
Or get ahead. You're going to get behind. Angle looks good as long as you go ahead and keep slowing down and getting the drag in.
Full flaps?
Yeah. All
Short field.
short
Soft field.
and soft both are full flap landings.
I didn't even click the lights. I'm not sure why they came on.
Somebody else did. I heard them.
Okay.
One of your compatriots doing the runway dance. Full power if you need it.
Person County, Archer 676 Alpha, left base, runway 6, touch and go, person.
All right, go ahead.
Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is on the go, remaining in the pattern. Person County. Is that okay?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Had the stall buzzer on when you touched.
I was 45 when I touched.
Had bobbed the nose wheel, but that may not have been anything you could help.
Well, I was trying to bleed off whatever.
You pulled it right.
Yeah.
I don't know that you really let off. It may have just bobbed.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I was trying to make sure that it
then
bleed.
you pulled and kept it up for a while. Remember, the ideal is to keep it off the ground long as you can.
Right.
Calculated 161, left base 224, should have first second zero, perfect.
Also remember that if you can't see over the nose, and I think you kind of leaned up a bit.
I did a little of that.
But as long as you're looking out that corner, you're okay.
Okay.
Bravo Lima, final, runway 5, Hornet.
Person County traffic 262, Echo Romeo is turning crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is taking the active runway and will be departure left close traffic, Person.
Person County traffic 262, Echo Romeo is turning downwind for runway 6, Person County. Yeah, it's up here where the winds are.
Traffic, RV7, 10 miles to the
Isn't that weird?
southeast.
About 1,000 feet, you're right.
Yeah, but you know, you can almost count on it.
Traffic experimental Boydie to the Charlie, turn in base for 3-1, Blue Ridge traffic.
Blue Ridge traffic, 2750 Delta.
More common than you would think.
At 1,000 feet?
Out on the
To
RNF.
have a wind shear, yeah.
Okay.
Especially in the wintertime.
Brookmouth traffic on the left crosswind for runway 24, Brookmouth traffic.
2 minutes, he's talking, maneuvering around the airport, do not overfly, just the traffic.
Do we know where the second one is?
Blue Ridge traffic.
I see one on the runway.
One just took off.
Is it behind me? Yep, okay. So one's on the runway.
50 Delta Charlie.
About to take off.
Final straight in. Runway 31, full stop, Blue Ridge.
Set up left.
All right, your motor just quit.
24, stop and go, Brookmouth traffic.
Are your mixtures
County
in?
Archer 676 Alpha, left crosswind, runway 6, Person. Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta, departure left close traffic, runway 6, Person.
With the pattern toward the southeast.
Work those feet. Don't let them get lazy on you. Boy, it's just hanging up here.
Blue Ridge traffic, 2750 Delta Charlie. Is a 12-mile final runway 31, full stop.
Hornet traffic, Diamond 422 Bravo Lima, left downwind, runway 5, Hornet.
Blue Ridge traffic, Archer 47353 is 10 miles to the northeast, inbound for runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic 5, Washington 1.
Person to Echo Romeo, base 6, person.
Turning traffic to 161, living the pattern toward the southwest, last call, Brookfield.
You're 400 feet up over the end of the runway.
Traffic, base runway 24.
You better be thankful you're in a Cessna.
Why does that mean?
Because nothing else would come down this steep. Don't flare, look at that airspeed.
Person County, Archer 395 Delta, making crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
Already a little bit slow, and you're still 50 feet up. That's enough time to pull the nose up.
To the cross midfield, entering.
All right, go ahead.
24, Brookfield traffic.
All right, we're going to leave the area to the north.
Okay. Person County traffic 262 Echo Romeo is departing the area to the north, leaving the pattern. Person County.
Person County, Archer 395 Delta, making left downwind for runway 6, Person County.
Person Personal traffic, clear 117 is turning left crosswind for runway 24, personal traffic.
Blue Ridge traffic, RV7 entering the 45 for the left downwind runway 31, Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge traffic, 1750 Delta Charlie, 7 mile final, runway 31, straight in, full stop, Blue Ridge.
Person traffic 676 Alpha, turning.
What's that?
When you roll to the right, you need right foot.
Circle traffic, clear 117 is turning left. Downwind for runway 24, and we'll be doing a short approach. Circle traffic.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Crosswind on 31, crosswind departure to southeast, Blue Ridge.
Did good, because I couldn't tell you had a trim out.
I was like, it wanted to go up so fast. I'm like, what the hell? Why is the nose up so high?
Stop, Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge traffic, RV7 left downwind runway 31, Blue Ridge.
3,000?
Yep, 3 will be fine.
So talk to me about that emergency. It was not great, right?
Yeah, well,
Too steep?
First of all, the plane didn't want to come down. Amazing. It's sitting there gliding down near zero.
I think it's the wind.
Had to be. But it's like you're in a big updraft or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
The end
suspended.
result is you did okay, Keith.
Lunar traffic, Lunar 122 is 3 miles to the west, going to be crossing midfield to enter left downwind for runway 24, Brookville traffic.
No traffic, Liberty 124.
Did good in keeping it tight, that kind of thing. But you remember, you got to get down.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And of course,
I missed my goal, my target.
The full flaps, you potentially could have put in a side slip. The owner's manual does not recommend slipping with full flaps, but it doesn't say you can't.
Blue Ridge traffic.
Well, one of the things that I did differently, because the last time I flew, I put the flaps in too soon.
Right.
I put them in more gradually.
And gradually is okay. I don't, if you know you're a little high and you just want to take your time and see what happens, because you're right. If you put them in too much and then turn into a headwind,
Yeah.
you're not going to get there. And the amount of flaps this thing has is just phenomenal. There's not many airplanes you come across the end of the runway at 400 feet and still land 2,000 feet down the runway.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing.
No traffic,
But,
Liberty 124.
and in real life, that might mean the difference of getting in a short field or not.
Right.
Is you timing it just correctly.
Traffic, 1750 Delta Charlie,
But
final, 31.
I kind of, I kind of want to be a little bit lower and then use that as when I'm absolutely sure I've got it.
Okay.
Left downwind runway 13, Blue Ridge.
Lunar traffic, Liberty 122 is crossing midfield, going to teardrop into a left downwind for runway 24, Brookville traffic. Person County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is on the go, runway 6, person.
Alright, traffic, Diamond 422 Bravo Lima, left base.
Okay, whenever you're ready, do a steep turn both directions.
Okay.
31, very short flight.
Traffic, we're going to extend our crosswind a little bit to let you guys get in front of us, and then we'll teardrop behind you.
Alright, traffic, Diamond 422 Bravo Lima, final, runway 5, Arnett.
First County traffic, Archer 676 Alpha, left base, runway 6, person.
I know. I'm trying to get down.
Traffic, Liberty 117 is on the left downwind for 24, and we'll be doing another short approach, personal traffic.
The winds are a little bit weird out here.
They are. I agree with you.
So I'm trying to control them. I can't control the wind. I'm trying to control the plane.
Blue Ridge traffic, RV7 left base for runway 13, Blue Ridge.
I mean, here I am trying to get down, and it just won't let me get down.
That's kind of what it did to you on that downwind.
Yeah.
Blue Ridge traffic, Archer 47353 is 45 to downwind, about 3 miles left downwind for 13 Blue Ridge.
All right.
Personnel traffic, Liberty 124.
Archer 25395 Delta, left downwind for runway
runway 24, short approach, but no traffic.
For no traffic, Liberty 122 is entering a left downwind for runway 24, but no traffic. 13 Blue Ridge.
Personnel traffic, Liberty 124, turning left crosswind, runway 24, personnel traffic. Personnel traffic, Liberty 124, turning left downwind, runway 24, personnel traffic.
All right, roll out here.
Are you guys landing 13 or is that just...
I gained a whole ton.
So do you have, are you using an optical point? Are you sitting here saying, okay, I'm out or the
Yeah, we're 17 out. I was just looking for...
Well, I was looking at this to start. I'm looking at that brown patch.
Well, keep in mind, if the tip of that gold thing gets to the white line, you're going to be coming down.
Right, but I went up 200 feet.
Then you pitched up about 7 degrees, 5 degrees, 7 degrees, something like that. So 2.5, which is the first little short line, is pretty close to the right pitch to do the steep turns. We can do it from 35, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Papa Golf, departing the pattern to the east, Blue Ridge.
Remember, you need a little bit of power, especially if you're going to start this slow,
Green Cherokee 33 Whiskey,
because you're only allowed 10 knots.
3,000 feet, and we'll make a left base for 3-1.
Got to keep a lot of different components in your thought process.
Preston County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is on the go, runway 6, person.
For speed, that's a lot better.
Runway 24, but no traffic.
No traffic, Liberty 124, turning base for 2.
Blue Ridge. 35 feet, left base 13 Blue Ridge.
$117 is turning left downwind for 24, and we'll be doing another short approach, but no traffic.
All right, that's better.
Yeah, but it's not good.
Probably pass.
Yeah, but something's funky with the winds today.
Yeah, but that's...
I'm not going to blame the wind, because I'm supposed to be able to accommodate that.
Good.
I'm not making excuses. I'm explaining my thought process, that's all.
No traffic, Liberty 124.
But I'm going to try it again.
Final runway 24, personnel traffic.
Try it at 35. So, RPM?
I'd say about 22. It's a good number, about where you are.
Okay.
Just under 90 knots. Right at 90 knots.
Okay.
300-degree heading and 3,500 feet. Look around before you roll.
RV7 turning left crosswind runway.
Alright, traffic, David 422.
When you're ready, do it.
Field and
remember, you're responsible not to run into other airplanes, and a lot of that's keeping your head looking for other airplanes.
It's a little gusty, but not bad.
Preston County traffic, Archer 676 Alpha, left base, runway 6, touch and go, person.
Actually never landed 13 and 3-1 is such a nice approach.
Now, if you need to lose the altitude, you've got to drop that nose closer to the horizon.
Let me know what you think. I'm in a light RV.
Ocean traffic for runway 24.
Yeah, I think that's better. I'll go all the way around back to 3-1.
I'm going to stop because I'm at 38. That's 300 feet. That's ridiculous.
So we will fall in behind.
But the thing is,
and
I'm just thinking, when I started, I was at the line. and it was staying at the line, but I was going up.
Okay.
Did you understand that?
Not always. I have the controls.
Yeah, your controls.
Can we do a loop from here? I think so.
No traffic, Liberty 122 is left downwind for runway.
How about a barrel roll?
No traffic.
What's that?
Would you rather see a loop or a barrel roll?
I don't want to see a barrel roll.
Runway 31.
I don't want to see a loop. How's that?
Okay, that's bad.
I'll see a steep turn. How's that?
We just went through a big updraft.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. Well, I am kind of crazy, but...
Well, some of us admit to it.
No one can just have the battle.
So I'm going to turn to heading of 360 just because I like cardinal headings.
Okay.
Now, the problem down there is there aren't any real good landmarks.
Correct. There were, but now they've gone away.
Some highways.
There's one over there.
There's some highways, but there's no power plant or anything like that.
Right.
Downwind, runway 31, Blue Ridge.
No traffic, Liberty 124, turning left downwind for runway 24, but no traffic.
Person County, Archer, 395 Delta.
Now, if we're in an updraft, that trim would change, which is part of the issue, is figuring that out
Right.
when you're flying. So I'm going to get back on my 360 heading here.
Okay.
22 is left base for runway 2.
Now the plane's kind of settled in.
Okay.
Look for traffic. Don't see anybody. Here we go.
Blue Ridge traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, 5 miles east of the field. We're
Tiny bit of back pressure. Now,
full stop.
this is pretty close. If you could maybe bump up the power a tiny bit. If you can find what it looks like, the cowling against the horizon, and keep it there. So for me, my edge of the cowling is just below the horizon.
Right.
30 degrees to go.
For 3-1.
Went down a tiny bit because I relaxed while I looked around. Rolling out, pushing forward slightly, right over the other way.
3-1.
Now I'm about 100 feet low. I'm going to correct that. Greg will give you a little bit as long as he thinks you're working at it.
Right, I'm about a mile out on this.
I didn't do real good there because I let it go too low.
And we're still 2,000 feet.
We must have gotten into downdraft. Even with 10 degrees nose
I know,
up,
right?
we're really not climbing.
No traffic, Liberty
Interesting.
124, turning left base for runway 24, but no traffic.
Yeah, I'm not that good at triangles.
Ought not to be having to do this to make it work.
I'm sorry?
But I ought not have to be doing this to make it work.
Right.
Blue traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey left.
That's what the gliders really hate. We got into really strong downdraft.
Delta, making left crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
No traffic,
I
Liberty
mean, by all rights, you should be climbing
24.
a lot.
A lot.
And you're not.
Signal traffic, Liberty 117 is left downwind for runway 24, touch and go, bridge no traffic.
Signal traffic, Liberty 122 is on the go.
Obviously, I would not have done well on a check ride on that one.
Well,
all right, let's do a power off stall.
Okay. So it makes me feel better to know that.
Thanks for your help, sir.
Because I thought it was me. All right, power off stall.
So clearing turn, the steep turns would count toward as clearing turns.
But I should do it anyway, right?
Well, the reason I say that is because there's a tendency to forget about them.
Right. So you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, you can do them in reverse course. So you can do them both the same direction.
Okay.
End up headed south. Try not to climb into turns.
Left crosswind for runway 24, but no traffic.
No traffic. Runway 24, stop and go, bridge no traffic.
Person traffic, 676 Alpha, turning base for runway 06, first traffic.
Liberty 122 is left downwind for runway.
Well, the longer you take, the less good it did to do the steep turns.
You're right.
Final for 24, stop and go, but no traffic.
You want to, just as soon as you roll out, or even as you're finishing the rollout, you want to start setting up. Yeah, that's definitely some weird air out there.
Arnet Regional Twin Star, 42 Bravo Lima, turning left, crosswind runway 5, Arnet.
On it. Pull. 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 Get it over with.
Yeah, Arnet 42 Bravo Lima, turning left, downwind runway.
Well, I was deciding to go around anyway. I think I'll let you ferry me in next time.
It's the bad medicine. Get it over with.
I know.
Go ahead. Swallow that.
Yep, you're right.
There's a book a little small motivational book I read
Okay, Richard, thanks for letting me take a look.
several years ago called Eat That Frog. And what it said was the thing you dislike wanting to do the most today, do it first. Get it over with.
Okay.
Put it behind you.
All right. Do you want me to do another one?
Then everything else will be better.
Left base for runway 24, but no traffic.
Do another one?
Yep.
Okay.
That one wasn't bad, except that if I had said something,
It was too
I
soon.
would have just sat
I mean,
there and hung on.
yeah, it was too slow. I mean, it took too long.
You were doing slow flight.
Right. I'm going to get it to 36.
County, Archer 95 Delta, making final for runway 2 for County. No traffic, Liberty 122 is final for runway 22, but no traffic.
Now, you don't necessarily have to shove it 25 degrees nose down. 10 or so will do it, but when you let it drop, ease back the pressure, not just snatch it.
You know why I do that.
Yeah, you want to make sure it doesn't spin.
Ever since that one moment where it kind of...
One moment in time.
It blew my mind, quite honestly.
Well, I'm sure it did.
I'm sure it did. And so I'm letting go so I don't hold on to that because I don't want to make that mistake again. And I guess I just need to maybe just loosen my grip.
Yeah, you need to do the relax. That's
just
right.
move with it.
And then as it goes below the horizon where you know it will glide with full flaps.
Okay.
At that point, you don't necessarily want it to go any lower because part of your objective is a reasonably minimal loss of altitude.
Okay.
In case this happened to you based a final turn or something, or a wind shear at 200 feet, you don't want to hit the ground.
Okay.
Now, reality is, if you could see the ground coming up, you'd probably not let it go quite that far. But I'm not going to practice them for 200 feet just to find out.
One more?
Yeah, one more, and then we'll do a power on.
Power on?
Yes.
Power on next.
Yeah, the takeoff stall.
Okay, that's what we're doing. No, we're doing the landing stall.
Oh, go do one more landing stall.
Okay. Let me get to 36 again.
And you don't have to. 36 is okay.
Well, it's a cardinal number.
I would probably go to 3,500 just
okay.
Because I tend to think in 500-foot increments.
Okay.
Not that you necessarily have to.
No traffic, Liberty 122 is left crosswind for runway 24, but no traffic.
Now look around the nose where you can see the ground. It's straight. Now, that snatch is what I want to get away from.
That snatch is, yeah, okay.
Because the book says if you get a secondary stall, he could say, you know, that's disqualified.
So that snatch is going to cause a secondary stall?
Yeah, because that snatch rotates the airplane
Person traffic. 76 Alpha.
Faster than it can correct for its altitude.
All right, let me try one more.
First traffic.
So you want to kind of relax and then smoothly pull back into it.
Okay.
Runway 24, perfect traffic.
124 on the go for runway 24, personal traffic.
And let's do a couple of clearing turns and end up headed north.
Okay.
Traffic Archer 676 Alpha, final, runway 6, person.
But don't let it stall till you're ready for it to.
Turning left crosswind for runway 24, personal traffic.
Round the nose. Right foot. Remember, the feet stop that nose from turning. That's where you get into that spin. That's what it's trying to do right there. It wasn't quite to a point it could spin, but it was trying.
Well,
that's where your right foot comes in.
I tried to not snatch it.
And you did good. You did snatch it. That's great. But you don't let that nose come around.
Okay.
Remember, you got to control the plane in 3 axis and power. You got a lot of pieces going together here, but you can't ignore any of them.
You're right.
The other thing is there's no tearing rush to get the stall done. You can set it up a little bit slower than you're doing.
Okay. I'm kind of reacting to you saying you need to do it faster.
Well, you do, but you don't want to do it so fast that it hammers you instead of being on top of it.
It's a happy medium.
Happy medium. So you're doing pretty good. You're setting it up. You're getting slowed up enough. You're putting the flaps in, but you're pulling the power as the flaps are coming in. I would probably leave the 1500 or 17 or whatever number you had until the flaps get in.
Okay.
And then ease it up to finish.
Okay.
Pull the power out and ease it up to finish.
Okay. It's another one of those?
Yes.
Okay.
If you do good stalls and good landings, you're 3/4 the way through your check ride. Because those are the things that get people in trouble. The other stuff is showing a mastery of control that you should have, but they're not as critical.
Okay.
Person traffic 676, turning left crosswind for runway 06, person traffic.
There you go. Now pull your power out. Gradually work that nose up. Just coming back slowly. Tiny bit of right foot. Keep coming back slowly till you get a break. Right there. Now you were riding the edge of the stall. It was buffeting. Don't turn, don't turn. Fly the plane. That was a lot better.
Okay.
You do want to, again, once you're right there on the edge of all that buffeting is actually a stall. So the question then comes, did he say stall it or did he say carry it to the brake?
Right.
Traffic 742 Bravo Lima.
All right, we'll do a power on stall.
Okay.
Left crosswind, runway 5 right now.
I'm going to be at 3,000 if that's okay.
All right, that'll work.
County
Archer 395 Delta, crosswind, runway 6. Traffic,
4, perfect traffic.
Breakdown traffic, Route 117 is turning final for 24, stop and go, breakdown traffic.
Go, runway 24, breakdown traffic.
Person County Archer 395 Delta, left downwind, runway 6, Person County.
From no traffic, Liberty 1.
To that right foot.
Downwind for runway 24, but no traffic.
If you don't, it's going to peel off to the left.
Yeah, traffic, medevac 1. Medical helicopter, we've got the Cessna.
Not to mention, we turned 20 degrees. Other than that, you did fine. Now, when you're coming down like that, all you want to do is go level, and then
We'll be extending,
if your power cruise, once you pick up speed, then pull your power back.
Okay.
I'm sure what you're thinking is, I'm going to go back to 3,000, and that's okay.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to have real heartburn with that.
Okay.
If you just get it level, under control, that's what you're after.
Okay. Again?
Yeah, let's do 1-4.
Okay.
And let's do a left clearing turn.
Okay.
Alright, traffic, diamond 422.
Now, clearing turns are normally 90 degrees,
In each direction.
or they can be in the same, but they're not a U-turn.
So,
So roll out, take a look around, because you want to clear level as well as the turn.
Alright, traffic, diamond 422.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Final,
Okay.
runway 5.
First, last call, breakdown traffic.
Remember, as you power up and the nose comes up, it's going to take some right foot to keep it from turning.
Left base, runway 6, Person County.
oh.
Nothing over the nose with blue sky.
Lowers traffic. Skyline 2348 Romeo is 7.5 miles west. Planning or landing on 13 and Blue Ridge.
I felt the buffeting, didn't I?
Okay.
Just barely.
Okay, well, want me to do it?
No, remember, when he asked for it, he should tell you, does he want first recognition,
Which is the buzzer.
which is usually the buzzer, but it could be the buffet,
Okay.
especially if you have a little bit of wind shear. Or does he want a full brake?
Okay.
Rarely does he want to carry it to the buffet alone without the brake, but maybe.
Okay.
All right, let's do some slow flight.
Okay.
Traffic 321 Whiskey, 8.
So what speed are you going to use?
I'm going to fly over
It should be like 60.
Oh, 60 will work.
Yep. You want me to turn?
No?
Okay.
Well, actually, you should do a
I'll turn.
turn for slow flight, because if you mess it up, there is a potential to lose altitude.
Okay.
There was traffic Scotty and 4 Roman Golf, 10 miles to the southeast, 13.
Then we got a traffic Archer 395 Delta on the go, runway 6, left
Pay
close
attention
traffic.
to altitude.
I was going to go down to 3,000 now.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, just make it that it's what you want it to do.
Okay.
Archer 395 Delta.
Now, slow flight is in landing configuration.
Person County.
Oh, shoot. Sorry about that.
Photo traffic, Liberty 122 will be departing to the northeast. Final call. Photo traffic.
3000 heading of 080.
Cardinal 34208 at 10 miles.
Maintain altitude and air, and don't let it stall.
About to land will be landing runway 6.
So altitude is power. Pitch is airspeed.
Person traffic.
Below, it takes power. If you're
turning
a lot of power in this case, you got tons of drag in.
Cessna 48 Romeo will be on the crosswind, entering left downwind runway 13.
Lost almost 100 feet.
Person County Archer 395
What's it going to take?
Delta. Left downwind.
You're coming down, it is power.
4 miles out to the north. I'm going to fly.
It takes wide open, use wide open.
Enter left downwind.
Okay.
You can even get rid of the carpet if you have to.
My midfield runway 13, Blue Ridge.
This is the downside of having 40 degrees of flaps. However, it does tell you on the go-around what it's going to take. Wide open, no carpet, but full flaps. We're doing everything we can to hold altitude.
Favoring
coming down.
Right now.
So
what it tells me is at 60 knots, you probably can't hold altitude.
So what should I do?
So you could go to about 55 knots.
Okay. I just didn't want to stall.
Blue Ridge traffic, 48 Romeo is left downwind, runway 13.
So what I would probably tell him on the check ride is I'm going to use 55.
Okay.
Because at 60, you may not be able to maintain enough lift. You may have to pull up just to hold altitude.
For a downwind for 13.
Bridge traffic, got a skyline about 5 miles to the south. We'll fly midfield 2,500.
The likelihood is we went through another one of those downdrafts.
Yeah.
Because now all of a sudden we're beginning to climb with the exact same scenario. But the answer on the check ride is that you're at the edge of the envelope. Airspeed is controlled with pitch. We all know that pitch and power basically coexist.
Right.
So on coming into land, I basically point the airplane and use power for airspeed. But if I get really slow, I have no choice but to lower the nose a bit to keep the plane flying.
Person County 676 Alpha be making a
All right, I have the controls for a minute.
Get your controls.
Crosswind, departing the battery to the south.
Rim isn't that far off.
County Ward.
What wasn't far off? So we're stalling.
Bridge traffic, got a skyline about a mile to the south. Fly midfield 2,500 left downwind 13, Blue Ridge.
I thought the objective was to not stall.
Yes.
Okay.
Slow flight, that is the objective.
13, Blue Ridge.
What I want to do is see what it's going to do when it's stalled with full flaps. And full power.
66 Charlie downwind.
All right, you got the controls.
My controls.
And we'll head back to the airport.
Okay.
Blue Ridge turning final.
Traffic, skyline is overhead midfield 2,500.
That must be Roxborough right there, huh? Or is it Danville?
That's Roxborough.
The joke. I thought you'd get...
I figured that out as soon as I started to say it's Roxborough.
I haven't heard any chatter about people being at the airport still. I've been paying attention to my stalls.
When we go, joining the left downwind 13.
Person County,
Here we go.
395 Delta on upwind, departing traffic pattern to the south.
They're bugging out.
Guess they've been waiting for me, but they finally decided they couldn't wait any longer.
That could be.
Tom's not going to come join us, so we're going. So, I was just talking out loud.
Copy on direct.
As I approach the airport, I'm listening.
Princeton County traffic, Roger 395 Delta. We're going to extend our upwind here for a little bit and climb out to 3,000 person.
Not sure why.
Alright, traffic, Diamond 422 Bravo Lima, left crosswind.
I think that's the better choice since the stock's kind of indicating that way, so we'll go ahead and mix it up. Tell them we're taking 2-4.
Clear traffic plunge, 2 is left downwind, 134 south, got 4 Romeo calls in sight.
I'm just trying to figure out why he's going to 3,000.
Yeah, that's good with it.
Upwind. He did say he's departing the pattern.
Dew point -1, altimeter 3044. Princeton County Airport, automated weather observation 1748 Zulu, weather, wind 130 at 4, visibility 10.
1304. It's kind of a...
Still favoring 6 by 20 degrees.
All right.
Princeton County traffic, Archer 395 Delta is making a southbound departure, last call person.
Is that the second guy?
Don't know. One of the guys right there.
422 Bravo Lima, we are above the downwind traffic. We are doing a left 360, and we're going to come in behind you guys on that traffic.
Princeton County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is approximately 4 miles north of the field, coming in at a 45-degree angle for runway 6, Princeton County.
Blue Ridge traffic plotted. 3 full stop Blue Ridge. Copy.
We're 966 Charlie is crosswind runway 5.
Hey, what? It's hard to lose altitude today.
Yeah,
Alright, traffic, Twin Star 422 Bravo Lima as we established on the left downwind.
Air out here.
Runway 5, we're number 2 on it.
Well, in the summer, I'd expect this, but not this time of year.
Do you have another lesson after this?
I do.
What time?
3 o'clock.
Okay.
Ahead of us.
18 Kilo, you ready? Princeton County traffic, stationary 193 Papa and Mall 3118 Kilo, departing runway 24, departing the area back to the northeast. Princeton County.
Oh, what does that mean potentially to you?
He's coming this way.
Where is he taking off?
6. Says he's turning to the north. Oh, he's right there. They're both taking off there. Perfect.
Now, you don't necessarily have to do anything out of the ordinary here. You just have to be thinking about how it's going to impact you.
Well, if he's taking off, I don't want that. That's the 2 that I think were together.
That's correct. They're the ones doing the photo shoot.
Princeton County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is entering the downwind for runway 6, Princeton County.
Make you turn wide enough here. So how about powering up a little bit? You're 200 feet low. Remember, you got to fly your plane first, regardless of everything else going on. Now, they want to go to the northeast.
Traffic, stationary 193 Papa, make a left turnout.
But thankfully, he did a left instead of a right turnout.
Will be 2,500.
I'm assuming the mall will do the same thing. So you still got to fly your plane.
I know. Yeah, he's following him. Princeton County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is going to be turning base for runway 6, Princeton County.
Princeton County 18 Kilo, left turnout following the
The Cessna.
Person County Traffic 2 Echo Romeo is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Those feet. How high do you want to be here?
13. I'm too high, but Person County Traffic 2 Echo Romeo is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
Remember, you have a speed limit. 85 for full flaps, or anything more than 10.
Copy on direct 330. And 4, just checking in.
Go around, go around, go around. Don't look in, you don't have time other than airspeed.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, what was the reason?
For fun.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay.
Got to be able to do these things.
I know.
And he can ask for it on a check ride.
Perfect. I'm okay with that.
Don't do very many of them.
I did it okay, though, didn't I?
Yeah, you kept control of the plane. That's the important thing.
That's right.
I really thought you were going to bounce it off the runway, which would have been okay.
No, it wouldn't.
It would. Doing everything you can. And the buzzer on, you don't get much tighter than that.
That's true.
I didn't have to touch it, so that must have been
That's a good
okay.
sign. Person County Traffic 2 Echo Romeo is turning crosswind for runway 6, Person County.
Got to be ready for the unexpected. That was definitely unexpected.
Yep. You did a good job. Did a good job messing with me.
Now, nail your numbers. Nail your numbers. What are you trying to do here?
Turn.
At what altitude?
I'm too high.
And if you're high with plenty of airspeed, you fix it with power, with pitch. Remember, you point the plane where you want to go, as long as you got plenty of airspeed.
Runway 5, Arnett.
Blue Ridge traffic, Sabria 43 Mike Tango is 10 miles to the south at 2, setting up for left downwind for 31 Blue Ridge.
All right, soft field landing.
Okay.
Traffic, just doing a pop is on the 45 for left downwind
Person County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
I guess I really should have said I did the go around for my fun and your education.
That works. Makes sense.
Now, if you realize you're a little bit low in the pattern, you don't necessarily need to climb back up. You just need to power up enough so you don't keep coming down.
Okay. Person County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
Until you re-intercept the glide path.
And the same pop is midfield left downwind.
A little fast and a little bit high. The sooner you figure that out early on and fix it, the less you have to fight it later. Because right now, so you're doing about 90.
Tango is 5 miles to the south.
And the only way out of that would be to throw in a little bit of side slip to bleed some speed off until you get the flaps down.
I should have done that.
Well, part of it is if you either fly a little bit bigger pattern and or get the plane slowed down a little bit on base leg, it will help you. Now don't flatten it out here. Get it to the ground, you're flattening it out again. That buzzer going off, you're still a bit high. Power, power, power. When it balloons up like that on you, about all you can do with it is add power back in.
Okay.
We were too high, and the buzzer was beginning to come on. We were too high to
I
play with it.
The turn was too tight. As soon as I made...
One of the things you've started doing, and somebody else, I forget who, maybe Tom O'Neill, tends to come in at about 50 feet up. Everything's looking absolutely great. All of a sudden, he brings the nose up about 1 or 2 degrees. And when he does, the plane gets too slow.
Yeah.
Too slow, too high. Well, that was a go-around for real. That was a good one. Other than me having to tell you, that was perfect.
Well, you had more power, and I decided, no, not power, go around.
Well, that's fine.
You could have meant you just needed a little power to get a little bit higher, but I decided...
one of the, not higher, faster.
Faster.
Then you have choices, and depending on how high, what happens. If I'm within, a foot or so of the ground, and all of a sudden the wind gust picks me up 2 or 3 feet, I might just add enough power to change over and let it come on back down without pitching any higher till I got near the ground again. Or, like you did, hey, I'm uncomfortable. Let's just get the hell out of here and go find somewhere else to play.
Yeah.
There's a YouTube video a year or 2 ago entitled, "You Can Always Go Around." And he did it to music. And it was a series of about 10 or 12 different accidents that happened because people did not choose to go around.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
One of them, they actually landed, but it was the worst porpoise I've ever seen not to end up collapsing the landing gear. I mean, it was classic and horrible.
Blue Ridge traffic, W43 Mike Tango is turning left downwind for 13 Blue Ridge.
I wonder what those construction guys do all day, just watching landings. If they're learning anything.
Don't know.
You should get a big card with a number like a 10 and hold it up when somebody lands.
ought to do that to BP for a day or two. Put lawn chairs out on the edge of the ramp for about 3 people and hold up cards. See how long it takes them to get tired of us doing it.
Maybe they'll stop coming.
Well, if they do all 10s, maybe they won't.
Yeah, just give them 5s.
Person County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Well, I don't see anybody coming this way.
That's good. I didn't see anybody either.
Remember not to pull up too much.
Person County traffic, 2 Echo Romeo is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
So right now you got 1 red light on and 3 whites. So that's dead on the money. Two reds and 2 whites is on a 3-degree glide path. That's what you do on instrument flying. Watch that airspeed. Got a speed limit here. And remember not to pull up at 50 feet. Closer to the ground before you work the flare in.
South 8 traffic, Sierra 6 Charlie Delta, come out final, runway 22, 506.
There you go. Oh, you could finish it by pulling that last little bit you did after the bounce. But that was a lot better.
That was like the worst bounce I've ever done.
Yeah, but the rest of it looked really good.
Okay.
I probably got a little bit of wind gust or something that picked you up. If you will, I need to go ahead.
Get off?
Terminate. No, don't get off here because they're going to have trucks in the way.
Oh, I didn't see him. Where's he going?
The only way you can get to the fuel farm is to go around by the taxiways.
Oh. Yeah, it's already, it's after 2.
I actually got to go to Burlington for the next lesson.
Oh, snap. How come?
That's where the guy is with the airplane.
So you're flying to Burlington?
On the drive.
Oh, okay.
If I'm a little bit late, it won't be a problem to him.
Is it like instrument?
His tail wheel.
Oh, snap. Good for you.
Can't fly the plane by himself till he gets, he's tail wheel endorsed, but he can't fly this particular plane till he gets 2 hours of takeoffs and landings in it.
Right.
That's the reason for me having to go to Burlington instead of him coming up here.
Well, I know that's your thing.
It's a little Cessna 140, little tail wheel Cessna.
Is that front and back?
Yeah, instead of having the training wheel under the nose, it has the real pilot's wheel in the tail.
Got it.
Was talking about it one time, putting it up here and letting me use it for tail wheel instruction, but I don't know if we'll do that or not.
It's a shame that you can't use yours.
But mine's not a beginner's airplane.
No, it's not. It doesn't look like it.
Small motored Sky Bolts with the lower gear do pretty good for low hour people, but this one is, there were times it was right on the verge of eating my lunch.
I don't like hearing that.
Probably a little of that had to do with the fact that I hardly had any tail wheel time in about the last, I don't know, 5 or 8, 10 years.
Oh, wow.
That didn't help anything. And I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it now. It just took a while.
Good. All right. RPM 1100.